All right. Next one. What the fuck to do? Sir Burr. Love the show and listen weekly. Thanks for making my Mondays entertaining. Well, you're welcome. All right. I am 39 and separated with a child. And I started seeing a woman who was 43, divorced with her own child. Ba-da-ba-da-ba. Here's the story. About 2 months into the relationship, we were getting serious and we started discussing a future together. However, our relationship started to erode about as quickly as it started, and we ended up breaking up after dating a total of 6 months. One of the reasons we ended things was that we didn't agree on wanting more kids. She wanted more, but I didn't. We ended on such a bad note that we agreed to not talk anymore. Okay, at this point I'm like, good. That was a very mature relationship. Early on, you said what you both wanted. You realized that you didn't. You wanted two different things and you walked. Got a little ugly there for a second, but who gives a fuck? Anyways, he goes, as luck would have it, about 2 to 3 weeks after we broke up, she called me to tell me she is pregnant. Oh, my God. Wait a minute. She wanted more and I didn't. She pulled the goalie? Oh, dude, you didn't want more kids? You didn't use a condom? Oh, my God. He goes, I did not know how it was possible. Okay, because we took precautions, but I guess I slipped one past the goalie. I was devastated and worried because not only do I not want more kids, my current financial situation would limit me greatly in my ability to take care of my child and another child. My question to you is, what the fuck do I do? I would get a paternity test. Definitely get a paternity test to make sure it's yours. If you don't want to, I mean, that's a prayer. I'm not saying anything bad about this woman, but just, you got to throw the Hail Mary here and hope maybe you get lucky. He goes, my question to you is, what the fuck do I do? She doesn't want to have an abortion and told me that we should get back together and have the baby. Is she lying? She said if not, she would try to legally prevent me from being part of the child's life. As I was writing this, she was about 6 weeks pregnant, so a lot of time to stress about it. Yeah, dude, fuck all of that. She's going to, wait a minute. Let me just read the last paragraph of this. He goes, I'm not stupid enough to go to a comedian for advice. However, I do think you have an interesting perspective on life, and I'd love to hear your point of view. This situation has since been resolved. See below to see how it turned out, but answer the question before you see the result. Thanks and go fuck yourself. Well, I don't see the result here. Below, I'd love to know what happened. Jesus, now you're leaving me hanging and all my listeners. All right, here's my thing. If any woman said, you got me pregnant and I didn't want to be with her, and she said, if you don't live with me and we have a relationship, you'll never see the kid, I would just be like, that's no way to go into a relationship. Okay? You want to find love. Okay? And the way to find true love is not to hold somebody hostage. Okay? We made a mistake. Now we're going to be adults and we are going to raise this child in an unconventional way because we do not love each other. So it's not going to be fair to the kid if we're both together. It also will not be fair to the kid if you prevent the kid from seeing his mother or his father. Okay? So we need to be adults and put this kid first and set aside our differences and be as mature about this as we possibly can. The next 18 years are critical in this kid's life, and we need to suck it up. All right? So let's get on the same damn page here. All right? Somewhere along the lines, I would say that. But I would definitely get a fucking paternity test because you never know what somebody's doing. And, you kind of seem like dumbfounded that you actually got her pregnant. Who knows what happens? She seems like she wants more kids. She could be this desperate person that was, I don't know what. But stranger things have happened, so I would definitely get a paternity test. And if she gets mad, fuck her. Who gives a shit? If she gets mad and be like, listen, you shouldn't say this, but in your head you got to be thinking, this is somebody who's fucking crazy enough to basically threaten me into her life. If you're crazy enough to do that, you're crazy enough to say a kid that isn't mine is mine. Okay? She's not acting stable right now, so I don't know. And that is healthy paranoia. That is not,